If you could go anywhere in the world, where would that be? What was unthinkable or exceptional yesterday is the expected today. We spend so much time with our mods and our tweaks, with our add-ons and peripherals. Sometimes it's easy to forget that Microsoft and Asobo have brought the whole world to our doorstep. An adventure awaits you in any corner of the globe. You just need to reach out and grab it. It's time to get in your chair and start exploring. Haven't got the time? Looking for some ideas or inspiration? In this video I'll show you where you can find hundreds, if not thousands, of pre-planned adventures. Your next epic flight awaits you. Welcome to the SimHanger. My name's Mark. Thanks for watching and let's get started. Our first port of call and the main focus of this video is this community-driven and totally freeware world tour flights, hosted by Blue Feather, and they've done an amazing job. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. YouTuber SimFlight Pro has also done a video on this, and I'll leave a link to his video in the notes below. It's a great review. So, exactly what is World Tour Flights? Well, it's a collection of detailed flight plans from across the world, and in most instances with the supporting information you need to start your adventure. And the user interface is so helpful and friendly, it'll take you seconds or minutes to find what you're looking for, not hours. To use the site you do need to register, but it's totally free of charge. This is the home screen, and you can search either by environment or by region of the world. It's easier to demonstrate than explain, so let's get on with it. Let's find a flight plan. I'm going to choose Canyon, for example, and then any of the flight plans featuring canyons will pop up. And there's a wealth of information available at first glance to help you choose. This could include suggested aircraft, the flight time, how many landings, and a brief description of the flight plan. You also have the option to filter your flights by flight time. So if you only had 1 hour spare, well, no problem. Let's take a look at one of the flight plans. I'll choose the top one here, Marble Canyon Race. Seems to have been fairly popular. It's got 127 downloads. To get further details, we simply click on it and we're presented with an overview plan of the flight itself. And yeah, this one definitely falls into the canyon category. Aircraft suggestions are anything that's fairly quick, 200 knots or more. There's a description of the various legs of the flight, as well as a few ads, but hey, we can live with that. And there's also a few screenshots so we can see just what we may be getting into. That really does look good, and the beauty is I'd probably never have found this on my own. There's a recommendation for flight altitudes, and of course there's a downloads link as well. Most of the flight plans are .pln, so can be loaded directly into Microsoft Flight Simulator. Some are .flt, but not many, and that means the aircraft and weather is fixed. I've exited that flight plan. Let's go back to the menu. I'm going to untick Canyon and let's choose Islands. And here we can see there's 11 pages or more of flight plans featuring islands. But you can choose more than one filter. I've now also chosen Desert. So my selection is Islands and Desert. Any flight plan featuring both will show here. There's one here that's caught my eye. Amelia Earhart's fateful flight around the world. 28 stops and 1,000 hours. Wow. Not sure I've got that much free time, but worth a look. But I'm sure you're getting the gist by now. Back to the main menu and let's try another one. This time I'm going to choose Tropical as the environment. And I'm going to choose the first one there, Caravans in the Caribbean by... Oh, who's that? Oh, it's SimHanger. What a coincidence. But again, all the flight plans follow the same format. You get a map, the overview of the route, a brief description, and then a number of screenshots giving you an indication of what you can look forward to. Let's try one more. There's one here that says African Safari, Kilimanjaro. That looks interesting, so let's click on that. It's a 50-minute flight and it's got a 5-star rating. We can see the route is a flight close and around Mount Kilimanjaro. The Cessna 172 with floats is recommended, and there's also a link to a video showing the flight, as well as a number of pictures to give you an idea of what to expect. And you can use as many filters and combination of filters to refine your search as you need to. And of course, and importantly, you can upload and add your own flight plans and add to the community resource. Here, for example, I've refined my search by snow, landmarks and canyon. World Tour Flight, link in the notes below. A great example of the community helping the community. Go grab your adventure now. I'm not going to spend much time on this, but of course in Sim there's already some pre-built adventures. There's the Discovery series, which will let you fly around a particular area and explore landmarks, etc. But more importantly, there's bush trips. Don't be conned by the name. There's much more than just bush trips in here. The difference between a Discovery flight and a bush trip is a bush trip has multiple flight legs and predefined destinations, covering a variety of cities, built-up areas, and different types of aircraft. Australia's a recent addition. Let's have a look at one of those. And like we saw before, there's a description, a number of screenshots and so on. Once we've chosen, we click on Fly and we're there. We can get further information by clicking on the navlog icon in the top toolbar. And here we'll get guidance for each leg of our trip. In the marketplace, under our category and activities, we will also be able to find some payware. A scenic tour of Greece, the Alps, or the Andes. Clicking on one of these will bring up further details. There's also quite a large collection of third-party payware flight plans out there. Mcmahon's World Tour, for example. I've chosen this site as it covers nearly the whole world, and you can purchase the packages by region, and for the larger regions by volume. Each package contains a multitude of different flight plans, and whilst navigational support information is not available in Sim, which is a disadvantage for VR pilots, it comes with a very comprehensive set of documentation for each volume or region, right down to highlights of each different waypoint. This example above is for the Maldives. Further support is provided via their YouTube channel, where they've produced videos in support of the various volumes to give you an idea of what to expect. Once again, links in the notes below. So today I've brought you just a small sample of what's out there, and it can help you find those more interesting and challenging flights and provide you guidance if you're not familiar with that particular part of the world. But more important than anything else, it'll get you up in the air, visiting interesting places and having loads of fun. And what better sim is there to do it in than Microsoft Flight Simulator and its amazing graphics, its amazing realism, and its accuracy. Where's your favourite place to fly? Mine? Well, I think it's got to be British Columbia. Let me know your choice in the comments below. Thank you very much for joining me today for this short video. Hope you found it useful and informative. Keep the blue side up, have fun, see you soon, and bye for now.